Hi, it's Anastasia. We are watching Star Wars Rogue One. I'm pretty sure I know that this is happening between episode 3 and episode 4. It's about the, obviously, pilot, because we met Rogue 2. And honestly, the pilots and everything related to the pilots, they're like the coolest people. I don't know if it's about because of like sort of very specific American accent that some actors who were pilots used, or just their appearance. And obviously the pilots and the aircrafts are a huge part of the Star Wars, and like, so I'm actually very excited for this movie because I heard that this is like probably like the best out of the whole, like the last 5 movies, like including the sequels, and like people really enjoying this one. And I think because of the timeline, because of like the pilots and aircrafts, and I like me personally enjoying this part of the movie, the like productions and stuff, I think I will really enjoy this movie also. And I have no idea about the plot, about the characters, and obviously because we met Rogue 2, I'm assuming Rogue 1 is dead. Oh, probably there'll be some tears in this reaction. I think there will be. Okay, let's watch. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, the rings of the planet. They got me. They got me.
I love you, Stardust.
I love you too, Papa.
Galen.
I guess she will never see them again. I'm guessing Rogue One actually will be also about the beginning of the beginning of Resistance. Probably we'll meet with Leia in the end.
Look, I have to go. What kind of weapon? A planet killer.
Yeah,
Sweet called it.
planet killer.
Come on, name.
Dead. Makes things easier.
Easier than what? That he's been a tool of the Imperial war machine?
I've never had the luxury of political opinion.
Ah, don't tell me her father is making the Death Star. Oh.
Time.
But he'll remember you, though. Wouldn't he? He might agree to meet you if you came as a friend.
He's making the Death Star. It's gonna be sad, so sad. Is it all Manhattan Project all over again?
This weapons program. Forget what you heard in there. There will be no extraction. You find him,
Kill them.
you kill him.
Why does she get a blaster and I don't? Would you like to know the probability of her using it against you? It's high.
I'm really liking the robots who speak their mind. In Star Wars, robots are really good for comic relief. You don't need the characters. You don't need the actors. Robots will do just fine. Oh, wow. Oh.
We've heard word of rumors circulating through the city. Apparently, you've lost a rather tall...
It's fascinating to meet the older actor. It's crazy that we get in the story about how they built the Death Star. Ah.
The unfortunate side effect is that one tends to lose one's mind.
Yeah, no problem, just a side effect.
May the force of others be with you. Would you trade that necklace for a glimpse into your future?
So may the force be with you is actually like the monk who's saying that. Yeah, just a religion. So there are rebels and there is extremists. Okay, I see the difference. So their rebels are not there yet. They want to have a peaceful revolution.
Did you know that wasn't me?
Of course.
Love that, love that.
Where are you taking these prisoners?
These are prisoners.
Yes, where are you taking them?
I am taking them to imprison them in prison.
Hey, stop right there. He's blind. Is he deaf? I said stop right there.
Oh, he is actually with Force. Wow, we have a Kung Fu in Star Wars.
There's a problem on the horizon. There's no horizon.
We need him.
All right. I'll get the pilot.
So we've got the crew.
I haven't completed my calculations.
I'll make them for you.
So I was like wondering, like we never saw, we saw destruction of the planets, but like from brief moments, and we didn't know anyone from there. But here, like, well, they delivered. You can feel that. You can feel all of that.
We all got the message. Everyone here knows it.
One blast to the reactor module and the whole system goes down. That's how you said it. The whole system goes down.
Get to work fixing your comms.
All I want to do right now is get a handle on what we're up against.
Well, someone will deliver the message. He knows. Wow, where is she going?
Where are you going?
Where is he
I'm
going?
gonna follow Jin. Her path is clear. I don't need luck. I have you.
Yeah, he'll go next.
Jim. Stop us.
Papa. I've seen your message. The hologram. I've seen it.
It must be destroyed.
I know. I know.
What's the Dark Tower? What's the Lord of the Rings? Wait, is it... That's the... Right. Is it the planet? You know, from the episode 3? Darth Vader? Wow. Yeah, I mean, you don't need actor for that, but oh.
I delivered the weapon the Emperor requested. I deserve an audience to make certain he
shock.
understands its remarkable... Director.
Imagine being an actor who is playing the role of Darth Vader right now.
Already blown up an Imperial base. A decision needed to be made.
If it's war you want, you'll fight alone.
If that's...
You're asking us to invade an Imperial installation based on nothing but hope.
Rebellions are built on hope.
There is no hope. I say we fight.
I say the rebellion is finished!
Everything I did for the rebellion. And every time I walked away from something I wanted to forget, I told myself it was for a cause that I believed in. A cause that was worth it.
It's
Say something.
Rogue One.
Rogue?
Rogue One.
Rogue One?
When you can trust.
Obi-Wan.
I would trust her with my life.
I trust her.
I have a mission for you, sir.
Princess. Wait. Honestly, I think this is like the best console. It was so fun. It's fascinating. Like all the groups coming together and making decisions. Like it felt so real.
Hello?
Hey.
Are they gonna take their clothing?
Prepare for the jump to hyperspace and inform Lord Vader.
Wow, it's getting hot in here. Everyone is here.
Leaders reporting.
Admiral, this is Blue Leader standing by.
This is Gold Leader standing by. This is Red Leader standing by.
You wanted one, right?
Your behavior, Gennaso, is continually unexpected.
Jin, come on.
Wow, that was so easier than when Luke was doing that. So I guess we'll see the fall of the huge army of rebels, of rebellions. Because they're bigger than what we saw in episode 1, episode 4.
Hyperspace tracking, navigational systems.
2 screens down.
Tracking navigation system.
We're going down!
Obviously because of the location, like in the camera shots, it seems like, I don't know, the war in Vietnam or something.
You okay?
Christ. I thought she lost it.
I'm one with the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force is with me.
Kira! The Force is with me, and I'm one with the Force.
What? So they will not transmit?
Full power.
You want to destroy the Star Destroyer? Oh, okay. That's a good plan. That's a good-ass plan. I like that plan. I guess that's why they only have one Star Destroyer.
You, on the other hand, die with the rebellion.
Oh. Wow. The shield is down.
Sir, we're detecting a massive object emerging from hyperspace.
The star. Oh. Oh, so like merging. Ah, that's crazy.
Base at Scarif. Single reactor ignition.
Yes.
The base. Oh. They're gonna destroy the base.
Your father would have...
So the information that Leo was looking for is on that card, right? No, he left with it. Will he stop the whole aircraft? No.
Make sure you secure the airlock and prepare the escape pods. Your Highness, the transmission we received. What is it they've sent us?
Hope.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. I think this is like the best movie out of all. Well, I watched Han Solo before that. I know it's probably not right. Out of all 5 movies, it's so good. It's different. It has unique plot, but different in a good way. Like it's not copying the storylines or themes of the previous movies, and but everything is so good. The style, the design, that like the main plot about the like building the Death Star and how it's all connected, like all the characters are connected to that, the story itself, and like they could like add as many like nostalgia points in that, but they choose not to, and like let the plot develop itself without those like heavy nostalgia moments. I mean, there was like a lot of references. I was like, I recognized some of them. I think probably something are from like Clone Wars or something that really like something that like the fans knows, like some other stuff. But it's so it's so good. It's so fresh, and even though that I'm so excited because it's I feel like the last movie I was so excited about this was, I don't know, episode 3, I guess. I don't know about 6, probably episode 3. Yeah, so I just realized only in the last second of the movie that this is actually the beginning of A New Hope, you know? So right now, like Leia's ship would be like so Darth Vader will catch her, and then like Luke with Obi-Wan, with Han Solo and Chewie, they will rescue her. And like we heard the conversation about obviously Obi-Wan, and I was like not sure about the girl that they mentioned. So I thought that the Princess Leia is not ready. It's not the word they were talking about. So that's why I didn't thought about it. I thought about her in the first place, and then I was like, no, it's probably not her. So it's happened right before the episode 4. It's so good. Yeah, and the destruction part is all the references to the atomic bomb. It just, I mean, it's weird to say beautiful, but it was like shot beautifully. Like it was so emotional. Like the second time, it was more of the, you know, Hiroshima and Nagasaki thing, when it's like, because you don't see the destruction, you don't see the fear, you don't feel the fear, you just accept the death, and it's like kind of beautiful in the way it is. Not atomic bomb, but you know, the scenery. And but the first time with planet, what was the planet called? Jeddah. Yeah, with Jeddah, there was like so many emotions there, and they show it very well. And with like Saw Gerrera, with Saw Gerrera and his death, It's just, yeah, it's crazy. Obviously, there was like less. There was a less of like Jedi thing and less of the Force. Even though the Force was with them, the Force was with this movie. Yeah, the monk. I don't remember the name because I think it was hard to recognize the name. So the blind guy, the blind monk. He was so good. Such a treasure for the movie. Like, he was so realistic, but also like always checking with the Force. And like for us, for audience who know the full, like what Force is capable of, like it's all real. We are just getting it always. Every time he is going to do something, you know, like asking protection from the Force, like we are so excited about this because we know that this is gonna happen. And his counterpart, who doesn't believe in that, it's just beautiful duo all the way around till the last moment. Yeah. So at the beginning I was like very excited about the whole timeline thing and the place and the political part. Like we're learning about rebellions and difference with like separatists. I was right, and like in the end with the council, there's a beautiful scene with the council. Like it's just the dialogue is very good, and like everyone who is like around the table, they had different. But overall, like you see, like someone is for against the war. I'm not saying like the peaceful revolution, whatever. Probably they are still for peaceful revolution. I don't know. It's been 15 years. How they can be on this peaceful side of things? Maybe they're playing double agent. Like they're participating in the rebellion, but like for Empire, they're saying that they are for them. So they like playing double agent there. Maybe it's because of that. Yeah, so it was so interesting to see how not everyone agrees on the plan, just start the war. Because like we as an audience, we know the Death Star, that this is all real. So it's kind of interesting how we also like we emotionally are participating in this council. Like you cannot not be emotionally involved in this discussion because you know the truth. Like we also know what will happen next. So it's just great scene. Yeah, and before that, like in the beginning, I was more interested in this in Saw Gerrera and how like his actions are considered to be more extremist than the rebel ones. So that was interesting, and you know, to explore the world. It's always interesting in the beginning of the Star Wars movie to explore a little bit like of new locations, new timeline, new political like dynamics between the people, like in political regime and stuff. And like you catch all the hints, all the small like ideas what's going on. Obviously, there's a lot of time when we are in more, you know, free city, whether it's like the trade routes or, you know, like the port. So like everyone is selling something, everyone is buying something, and the law is not in the place there. So there's like interesting places to start the story, or to get information, or to find their people that you need to find. Yeah, and obviously the dynamic between the two main characters was the Jean and Cassian. I think it's Cassian, right? It's not Cassian, it's Cassian. Yeah, between two of them was interesting and raw and realistic, I guess. Like both of their stories are very, very realistic. Even though we don't know the backstory of Cassian, like You just can imagine that. Yeah. Why the main trilogy cannot have the characters like that? I don't know. There was such a good, like, everyone was the whole gang, and the robots who speak his mind is just hilarious. It's just such a good gang. Great characters, and actors did a great job with that. Yeah. And General Tarkin is a little bit shit and a badass. Like, he was not having that. Was it Admiral, right? I think he was even happy that we're killing Krennic there in the end. But I was thinking that the Rebel fleet, it should be much smaller, because that's how I felt in the New Hope in episode 4. But obviously, probably that's because of the budget of the episode 4, probably because of that. So that's why I thought, like, the whole fleet should be destroyed, and then we'll have the balance that we saw in episode 4. But no, actually we destroyed the Star Destroyers. That was crazy. That was epic. I love that. And like, the pilots, like the red, blue, orange, those guys, they destroyed the walkers so fast. Damn. Interesting. So why, like, it's interesting that probably they took the huge damage from this fight. Yeah, that's why. But the feeling from the aircrafts in episode 4 is very, very different that we had here. In episode 4 you feel like you're I don't know, it feels like it's harder to fly and to fight in the aircrafts for pilots in episode 4 than it is here. Yeah, yeah, that's why I was confusing about, like, the timeline also. But that's probably only because of the CGI. So I want to say something now, but I'm so excited about this movie. I'm so, like, pumped. So it was so emotional and raw and, like, real. And even though you know the outcome, you know that what will happen, like, in future, and you know that those characters will not survive because Lee will get the information about this. You still care till the very end, and, like, that's kudos for the writers, for everyone involved. It's just a great movie. I hope to see more of that in future. Yeah, this movie really gives me hope for a Star Wars franchise. I mean, if they can pull off this movie, it sounds like it's hard to pull off this movie. No, like, if they could pull off, yeah, such a good movie like that, they can do anything. They can do anything.